Welcome to the Bitcoin Globe, day 1258, where we are counting the days down until the next Bitcoin halving. I went into the bank moments ago to get quarters, which is, one thing I still need to go into the bank for is to get quarters so I could do my laundry. And then there's actually, maybe if I go to another place I get quarters, but it would be much better if these laundry facilities just accepted Bitcoin, where I could send my Bitcoin directly to the washing machine, like a microtransaction, and then have my laundry done and then shipped to my house or something like that. That would be fantastic. But whilst in the bank, the guy in front of me, I was waiting. That's one thing about banks. You're waiting in line with Bitcoin. You're not waiting in line. So I'm waiting in line, about 5 minutes passes, and the guy that was up being dealt with, he just stormed out, and he's like, something to the effect of, he freaking hates banks, right? And I yelled back, "Get Bitcoin!" I actually did do that. I yelled back, "Get Bitcoin." And then talking to the teller, talking to her about Bitcoin. It seems like people that work in the banking industry are equally interested in Bitcoin. I've talked to banking employees on the phone, and they seem the most interested about Bitcoin. And this teller was interested in Bitcoin. Everybody's hearing about Bitcoin in the banking world because it's disruptive. And from their point of view, they're like, yeah, they're on the inside to some degree, not like the inside, but they're on the inside a little bit. And they could probably see what's going on. And if they're, the intelligent ones can probably figure out that there's something not right about this structure. I mean, the bank I'm at, US Bank, it says it's the most ethical company of like 2016 or something like that. It's like any bank that's taking overdraft fees is not ethical. I'm sorry, overdraft fees are not ethical. The transaction should just not go through, or there's got to be some other technological way to stop overdraft fees from happening. You can't get overdraft fees on Bitcoin, so why does my bank account, could my bank account accumulate overdraft fees? I don't know. That's something that's on my mind. Also on my mind, I don't know if you saw, but in the Philippines, which I've been to the Philippines. I love the Philippines. I would love to go back to the Philippines, explore the islands. The only thing that sucks there now is you can't have drugs. For me, when I was in the Philippines, I liked to smoke a little bit of weed on the beach, which was chill. And it's not like I was hurting anybody. I was just smoking a little bit of weed on the beach, enjoying myself. But now you probably get killed for doing something like that. So I don't really want to. It affects tourism to some degree. If they just made it legal, I would love to go back and smoke some weed and spend some Bitcoin and boost up their economy. But their infrastructure, their Bitcoin infrastructure in the Philippines is phenomenal. Like, you could pay for your data, you could pay for your electricity bill, you can pay for, I need to check more, but I haven't checked in a while, but there's more and more things being added that you can pay to. So if you're working here in the US or anywhere in the world and you're sending money back to the Philippines, send it in Bitcoin. Go to Coinbase, buy some Bitcoin, and send it back to the coins.ph. Their services is phenomenal. I don't know how much video time I have left here, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up with that. You got the Philippines, their infrastructure, Bitcoin infrastructure is spectacular. Oh, and the article I saw, I didn't even mention that, was that now in the Philippines you could buy Bitcoin from any 7-Eleven. If this video cuts out, once again, I'm sorry, but being able to buy Bitcoin from, I wish I could go to a 7-Eleven and get Bitcoin just like instantly. I'm not sure how the fee structure would work in that, but if there wasn't much of a fee, or at least compared to like Coinbase, I wouldn't mind doing that. Like with my change, if I get change back, I would just want any, let's say I paid $20 and I'm getting like 1970, I'm getting like 23 cents back. I would just want that in Bitcoin so that I could start accumulating Bitcoin. I think there used to be an app that did that, like the lawnmower app. I don't know if that's still around, haven't heard about it. So that's what's going on in the Bitcoin world. I wanted to say thank you. I'm almost up to 2 Bitcoins because of you guys helping me out. Well, some of it's mine already, but I almost have 2 Bitcoins now, which is extremely exciting. I know it's not much probably compared to some of the people watching this video, because you guys are sending me some freaking beefy tips, and I much appreciate those tips. I'm almost up to 2 Bitcoins. I'm almost up to 200 subscribers. Maybe I can hit that about the same time. My goal, I guess, would be to get to 10 Bitcoins before the next Bitcoin halving, which seems reasonable. I have plenty of days. What is it, 325 today? I have that many days to accumulate enough Bitcoin to get up to 10 Bitcoin. I think Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, has kind of tentatively invited me to be on his show, like an end of the week show, which would be a huge honor to be on that guy's show, because he has been in the Bitcoin space for a long time, and he's very intelligent, and he's making things happen. And that's what we need to see in the Bitcoin space, is people making things happen. So I'd be honored to be on his show. You can look forward to that. As always, guys, feel free to comment. Liking helps me out a bit. It sends me positive vibes. Hopefully I'm sending you positive vibes. And we're in this together. We're counting the days down together. And enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy Bitcoin. Yes.